Welcome back to Base Sunday. Do you ever feel like your life is centered around the almighty dollar? For many, it's true. Money can dictate a person's inner self-worth, but it doesn't have to be that way. Our next guest can teach you how to cope with your unpredictable financial times and stop all the panic. His book, The Money Anxiety Cure, A Path to Financial Wellness. Let's say hi to Koorosh Ostowari. How are you?
Hey, Frank. Great
to have you
Thanks.
here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Why are we so hung up on money?
Well, I mean, you know, money as a tool plays an important part in our lives, and it facilitates transactions, and unfortunately it gets a bad rap. I mean, it's really here to help us facilitate transactions, and unfortunately people put a lot of their own emotions, fears, concerns on top of it, and that goes out, and God knows what it could create all kinds of...
I mean, it changes your body chemistry. You could be writing a check that maybe you don't really have the funds for, or, you know, the bill collectors are calling, or maybe your mortgage is too much.
Yeah.
Stress.
Stress, exactly. I mean, you know, when any of us are under pressure or in some kind of transition, life transition, divorce, asking for a raise, or, you know, dealing with bills, as you said, I mean, it tends to have a physiological effect. The issue here is trying to find a way, a skillful way, in dealing with that, the biological response to whether it's a real or imaginary fear or stress, which, by the way, could be good because they're here to serve us and support us, to tell us, hey, you know, slow down, there's something going on and you need to pay attention. But the body responds and often goes into this biological survival mode, fight, flight, freeze. And unfortunately, around money, a lot of people live from that place, which is what the book is hopefully trying to support people in recognizing.
Well, let's dig into the book. What do we do? What are some of the tips in order to relieve that stress and live a freer life?
That's a really good question. I think the first thing is, the three things that are really important is, you know, we've got to become comfortable with the numbers. I mean, it's really critical to understand how money works and how does it flow in and out of your life, and really understand the nuts and bolts. Creating a budget, paying more attention to your checkbook, understanding, you know, what it takes to create a good financial plan. The other thing is, I think it's really important to pay attention to your mindset, your attitude, the stories that you tend to potentially project on top of money, like I said earlier, and maybe stories that you heard growing up, and asking yourself, are these stories really good or are they not, and can I replace them with something maybe even more positive, like I can get the job I love, make money easily and effortlessly. The last thing is the physical GPS. You've got to be willing to tune into your body and know what's a blinking red light that says stop, and trust your gut feeling around that, and what's a green blinking light, light that says, hey, you know, go forward, make this investment, or you know, lend the money to someone that you want to lend money to.
And wealth isn't necessarily happiness, right? Because you ran into that. You had some great success in real estate, but there was something missing, right?
Yeah, right here in San Francisco. I had a very successful real estate business. I still do, but unfortunately, you know, you can be materially wealthy and spiritually feeling pretty bad, emotionally stressed. And when that part is out of balance, then it's a good time to pause and really ask an honest question around, you know, what's going on. And again, you know, it's truly the balance between material and spiritual wealth, whatever that is for you, that we're trying to demonstrate in the book, that's really important.
I think you, it's not a quote, but I'm paraphrasing. Invest in knowledge and wisdom, not just finance, but yourself, your spiritual bank account. You got to fill that up too, right?
You've got, you know, I know for me, what was really important is to find that balance. It required that I take time off and really reflect. And by the way, in the book, we have a lot of great exercises around really reflecting on who you are, where are you, what's going on, what's working, what's not. And really asking yourself the honest question of what is my true vision of prosperity that's right for me. I mean, it may not be all about money. It could be about a lifestyle. It could be about friends. It could be whatever it is that's right for you.
Simplify, take a deep breath. And,
exactly. As often as you can.
Do a little inventory on what you got.
Exactly.
Okay.
Very important.
Well, the book's terrific. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Wish you all the
really
best with
appreciate it.
If you'd like more information about the Money Anxiety Cure, log on to themoneyanxietycure.com. That's themoneyanxietycure.com. More Base Sunday right after the break. Stay right there, folks.